There once lived a boy named Elias, in a quiet coastal town where the oceans sang louder than people spoke. He grew up in his grandfather's old workshop, a small, dusty place filled with ticking clocks. Every wall, every shelf, every corner filled with the sound of time moving forward. His grandfather was the best clockmaker in town, but when he passed away, the workshop fell silent. Elias, only 17, promised himself that he would bring it back to life. He wanted to fix time the way his grandfather did, perfectly, beautifully. For years, Elias tried to repair clocks, but everyone he touched stopped working again. Customers stopped coming. The once busy shop turned into a room full of broken hours and shattered hope. But he didn't stop. Every night, he stayed up late, his hands trembling from exhaustion, whispering, "If I can fix time, maybe I can fix myself too." One evening, a storm hit the town. The rain was merciless, and lightning struck the old clock tower in the center of the village. It was the heart of the town, and now it was dead. People panicked without the tower's chime. The fishermen couldn't track the tides. The shops lost rhythm, and the market fell silent. The mayor called for help, but no one dared to climb the tower. It was too old, too dangerous. That night, as thunder rolled, Elias stood before the broken tower and whispered, "Grandfather would have fixed it." Then he picked up his tools and began to climb. Inside, gears were rusted, wires tangled, and rain leaked through the roof. It wasn't just a clock, it was a labyrinth of metal and memory. Hours passed. His hands were bleeding, his shirt soaked. Each failed attempt echoed in the chamber like laughter. At one point, he almost gave up. He sat in silence, staring at the motionless pendulum, and that's when he noticed carved faintly on the inner wall were his grandfather's old words. "Time doesn't break, Elias. We do. But when we learn to repair ourselves, time moves again." Something inside him sparked. He realized the tower didn't just need repair, it needed understanding. He stopped trying to fix it perfectly. He started listening, feeling the rhythm of each piece, the heartbeat of every cog. For the first time, he worked with patience instead of pride, with humility instead of haste. And just before dawn, when the last bolt clicked into place, the clock moved. A deep chime rang through the town. 1, 2, 3. Every ear woke up. Every heart remembered. People rushed out into the streets, staring at the tower in disbelief. They saw the young boy standing on the balcony, drenched in rain, smiling like he'd met the morning for the first time. That day, Elias became more than a clockmaker. He became a symbol, not because he fixed the tower, but because he showed that even when everything stops, you don't have to. Years later, his workshop was alive again. Children came to learn, adults brought their broken watches, and travelers told stories of the boy who repaired time. When someone asked him how he did it, he'd smile and say, "I stopped fighting time. I started learning from it." Because the truth is, time never stops. Failure never lasts. And broken things don't mean broken people. They mean people who still have something to build. At sunset, Elias would sit outside his shop, listening to the soft tick of 100 clocks. Each one a reminder that no matter how many times life breaks you, as long as your heart keeps ticking, you can always start again. At dusk, Elias would sit outside, listening to the heartbeats of 100 clocks. Inside one of them, he found an old engraving his grandfather left behind. "Keep building." He realized time wasn't just something to measure, it was something to honor. The town moved in harmony once more, not because of the clock, but because of the boy who believed again. And as he closed the workshop for the night, he whispered softly, "Thank you, time, because every moment, even the broken ones, has its purpose." Soft ticking fades. Silence.